In the beginning of the term, we separate our students into regional categories, trying to get an even distribution of students representing different regions, so that each of them will share some kind of common framework for their cultural evening. It's of course not to imply that all cultures within one region, they are the same, but at least they sort of have the same origination. Usually students, they use around 1.5 to 2 weeks preparing everything, and that's basically from scratch. They come up with a script, they come up with sort of where do we want this cultural evening to end. So it's basically a travel from A to B, where in between we visit different countries, we see dances, we hear poetry, we see sort of what you wouldn't discover on your own. If you were a tourist in a country, you would grab a travel guide and everybody would be there. So you go to a lot of places where you have hundreds of thousands or hundreds of thousands of tourists. What we hope for in the cultural evening is that our students will show us something that you wouldn't be able to find on your own, sort of to show us the small secrets of their culture. Entertaining can be many different things, but entertaining can definitely also be educational. It can be very, very funny to see a sketch made about the oddities of a culture, but at the same time it tells you a lot about the culture. Telling jokes from a specific culture gives you valuable information about how they perceive life and people and gender roles, and how they perceive the problems in their own country.